we're going to be talking about how every single person that you have in your life is basically a mirror reflection of past or present versions of yourself. So if you genuinely have attracted negative individuals into your life, that means somewhere along your path you have treated yourself in that way. For example, there was this one comment about, well, I show up early to dinners and plans all the time, and I don't treat people in that way. It's not about the other people. It's about, do you show up late in your life for yourself? That is the like gold right there. It's never about the other individuals. It's always a mere reflection about what you have with yourself. If you're showing up late, if you're procrastinating in your life, yes or no, because then the relationships that you have will reflect that. If you don't have strong boundaries for yourself, then you will be treated poorly within relationships because you don't practice strong boundaries. Like, people will try to push your boundaries and see how far they will allow you to disrespect yourself and basically turn on yourself individually. And that's why now, realizing this, I have so much compassion for individuals, and I know that's a really hard concept to grasp too, especially if you've been through a lot of betrayal in your life. I have, you guys. I've been through hell and back with friendships, relationships, like, but when you realize every single person is basically just a reflection of your past or your present, you have embodied that same energy that they have at one time towards yourself, then you will have so much more compassion for individuals, and you can actually release and let go. Because I had to learn, like, holding on to resentment, anger, hatred, anything that basically has power over you. Like, if you have any lingering individual thoughts towards someone when they get brought up, that person has power over you. And it's so amazing to come to realization of, I don't want to have that energy inside of me, and you can release it. Not even saying you need to forgive that other person, it's just about releasing that feeling that you have when you think about them. Like, if they can get an emotional reaction out of you, that's how you know that individual still has power over you. You'll know you fully healed from a situation when you can think about them and be like, wow, I wish nothing but the best for that individual or person or that circumstance. And you can be so genuinely grateful that you had that experience, that you overcame that, and you learned your lesson from that entire thing. And it always comes full circle too, because one thing that people don't realize as well is life is about balance. It is about experiencing the good and the bad. It's not about being happy, genuinely. And I learned this on my own psychedelic trip. There is something so incredibly amazing and great, and I don't even know what the word is, about embodying the good and the bad and having them like clash together, because they are basically the same thing, but different sides. Like, you can't have the good without the bad. You can't experience bad without the good. And that's what creates like this magic dust of like, I don't even know how to describe it, you guys. If you're tapped in, then you'll genuinely, wholeheartedly understand what I'm saying. But that feeling of just pure gratitude of, wow, I have overcame like obstacles in my life. I have genuinely, wholeheartedly experienced all of it, and be just so incredibly understanding, grateful for that experience. There's actually a movie, after I watched this movie, I remember it just had me absolutely sobbing. I think it's called 7 Lives or something. It basically is a movie describing these individuals that get chosen and picked, or they actually put themselves to get chosen and pick and come to Earth, and they want to basically experience what Earth is like, because a lot of individuals are not strong enough to go through this experience. Okay, so it's kind of a trial run of them watching certain individuals on screens every single day go through trials and tribulations, and basically experience them from birth and watching them grow to having a family, to basically growing up and go through hard circumstances, you know, drug addicts, getting into car accidents, getting bullied at school. And basically it comes down to which individuals are able to actually withstand watching this stuff and have certain perspectives on it. And the end of the movie is like the most incredible, but I'm telling you, I still think about that movie till this day, because it makes me so grateful to be here on Earth doing this at one of the most transitional, pivotal time periods on Earth, the 21st century. Like, it is just so amazing, you guys. And I used to be so bitter. I used to have my heart so closed off for such a long time, honestly. But then once you find that level of just gratitude and, wow, I can be so grateful for all of it, it's like the heaven gates open up for you. And I literally came on here, I didn't have anything planned. I basically just asked Source to tell me exactly what I need to share with every single person out there. And if you stumbled upon this message, it's because it was divinely orchestrated for you to hear from Source. So